Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and let the world around you fade. Together, we will journey to a realm where myths come alive and mysteries whisper their secrets. This is your moment to pause, to wonder, and to escape. Morrigan, the phantom queen of war and fate. A whisper on the battlefield. The wind howled across the blood-soaked fields of Ireland, carrying the scent of iron and death. The battle had ended, but the land still trembled with the echoes of clashing swords and dying cries. And then, silence. A lone figure stood amidst the fallen warriors. A woman draped in a cloak as dark as the night itself, her wild hair whipping in the storm. A crow perched upon her shoulder, its beady eyes gleaming with something beyond mortal understanding. She was Morrigan, the Phantom Queen, the goddess of war, fate, and prophecy. To some, she was terror incarnate. To others, a guardian of destiny, ensuring that every soul met the fate it was meant for. And on the battlefield, her work was far from finished. The three faces of Morrigan. Morrigan was not a single being, but three entwined. A triad of goddesses. Bad, the battle frenzy, Macha, the sovereignty of war, and Morrigan herself, the weaver of fate. They were separate, yet one. Three shadows, three voices, three forces guiding the tide of war. Bad, the warrior's fury, was the scream in the storm. She was the madness that overtook soldiers in the heat of battle, turning them into relentless beasts, striking without fear or without mercy. Macha, the ruler of war, was the spirit of the land itself. She was the power that crowned kings and tore them down, the very essence of Ireland's strength in struggle. And Morrigan, she was the future, the whisper of death before the sword fell, the vision of victory or doom that haunted every warrior's dreams. Together, they decided who would stand and who would fall. The prophecy of Cuchulainn. Among the countless warriors who crossed her path, none fascinated Morrigan more than Cuchulainn, the Hound of Ulster. He was unlike any other, a mortal who defied gods, a man who refused fate. When she appeared to him as a mortal woman, offering her love and protection, he turned her away, too consumed by war to recognize the power before him. Insulted, but intrigued, she swore to test him. She took many forms: a wolf that snapped at his heels, an eel that crawled around his legs in the river, a cow that blocked his path, all to hinder his journey. And yet, he overcame them all, never realizing that fate itself was testing him. But fate cannot be denied forever. On the day of his final battle, Morrigan stood upon the battlefield, watching. She did not fight, she did not intervene, she simply waited. And when he fell, standing, tied to a stone so he could not die lying down, she circled above in the form of a great black crow. It was done. The washer at the ford. Not all who saw Morrigan did so in the heat of battle. For some, she came in a vision, a warning whispered before their doom. She was the washer at the ford, an old woman scrubbing blood-stained armour in the river. To those who saw her, the meaning was clear. Death awaited them before the sun set. Many tried to turn away, to deny what they had seen. But fate is a river and it flows ever onward. No warrior who saw the washer at the ford ever returned from battle. Some say she mourned them. Others say she merely prepared them. But none could escape the fate she wove. The lesson of Morrigan. Embrace your fate or forge your own. Morrigan does not simply bring death, she brings destiny. She does not seek to destroy, only to ensure that what must come to pass does. Her lesson? Fate whispers to all of us. Some listen, some fight against it. But in the end, we all face our moment. Will you stand and meet her unshaken? Or will you turn away, pretending you did not hear the crow's call? Morrigan teaches us that destiny is not to be feared, but faced. It is in battle, in struggle, in the moments where everything is on the line, that we truly see who we are. And when the day comes that the Phantom Queen calls your name, stand tall, warrior. Face her with unyielding eyes. For in the end, it is not death she brings, but the truth of who you are. As the whispers of myth fade into the stillness, carry their magic with you into the world. Until we meet again, may your spirit wander, and may your days be filled with wonder. Thank you for listening to Whispering Myths. If you enjoyed this story and want to hear more, be sure to subscribe to Whispering Myths. That way, you won't miss out on any of the magical tales that I share. Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. Thank you for listening, and until we meet again, may the whispers of myths guide your dreams.